Emily. Professor Gunn in his remarks referenced at length the report of the Presidential Committee on Harvard and the Legacy of Slavery. He also highlighted recommendation number 5 of that report, and I will repeat it here. Quote, to honor, engage, and support Native communities. Having read the report and with specific reference to recommendation number 5, today's event is part of our effort to honor, engage, and support Native communities. We did not confine ourselves to the immediate geography surrounding Harvard. We looked further afield. And in doing so, we became engaged with the Menominee tribe of Wisconsin. It is my great honor now to introduce you to our next speaker, Chairwoman of the Menominee Tribal Legislature, Gina Kakak.
All right. Hoso Natanawe Makanak Mashik Mauni Wiak. Hello, relatives and everyone here today. My name is Gina Kakak, and I am the chairwoman of the Menominee Nation. I want to first say Waiwanan, thank you, Robert, for that introduction. And Waiwanan, thank you to the Harvard Club for allowing me to share this space with you today. Throughout our Menominee history, we have been blessed with great leaders that have always put the welfare of our people first. We have survived many harsh chapters in our history. The history of our Menominee chiefs is phenomenal. And thanks to our great leaders, I am very humbled and honored to serve our nation along with them. As a member of the Bear Clan of the Menominee Nation, a direct descendant of Chief Grizzly Bear and Chief Akanipwe, it is my honor to be here today. The Menominee is a very unique nation. Our rich cultural heritage has been passed down for generations by the Menominee people. We are the Omaknamanewuk, the people of the wild rice. We remain on our ancestral homeland where our creation story begins. There is only one Menominee tribe. Our current membership status is close to 9,000, and our reservation is located about 1 hour north of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Just north of our current reservation is where our place of origin begins. It takes place at the mouth of the Menominee River, where the 5 clans of the Menominee were created. And that included our relatives, the Owasso, Bear, the Kane, Eagle, Mowa, Wolf, Moose, and Otachia, Crane. And we, the people of the wild rice, continue to live on our ancestral land that was granted to us by Machuato, the creator. This is the place of our creation. Our story tells us that not far from here, the Machuasso, Great Bear, rose out of the water and became the first Menominee. As he walked, he called the eagle to come walk with him and be his brother, as well as the wolf, moose, and crane. These are the 5 main clans of the Menominee people. A replica of the bear stands there today and is a symbol of our creation and a recognition of the importance of our past. Our oral history states that where the Menominee went, the wild rice would follow and flourish. Our origin story is still the center of our Menominee culture, identity, and spirituality. We are very blessed to be able to visit our place of origin. We have been here for over 10,000 years. Now, fast forward to this year as we celebrate 50 years of being a federally recognized restored tribe. During the 1950s, the federal government's disastrous Indian termination policies was meant to assimilate Native Americans into mainstream American society. On June 17th, 1954, the Menominee Termination Act was signed into law by President Eisenhower. My mother was 6 years old when this took place. Now imagine being a child, waking up and being told, you are no longer Menominee. We still struggle with the effects of termination today, but Menominee people are resilient and determined. In 1973, the Menominee tribe, under the leadership of Ada Deer, led to the passage of the Menominee Restoration Act of 1973. Ada was a renowned leader and from a young age, a dedicated advocate for Native American rights nationwide. Her tireless efforts on behalf of the Menominee tribe and her lifelong commitment to help others have left an indelible mark on our community. Having served as chairwoman of the Menominee Restoration Committee, Ada's efforts played an integral role in bringing the termination era of the Menominee tribe to an end. Her unwavering determination and work on behalf of the Menominee tribe led to the passage of the Menominee Restoration Act of 1973, a landmark piece of legislation that marked the return of the Menominee Reservation's federally recognized status. This achievement not only rectified the injustices of termination, but also restored the Menominee tribe's sovereignty and ensured a brighter future for the Menominee people. On December 22nd, 1973, the Menominee Restoration Act was signed into law by President Nixon. This year marks the 50th anniversary of that historic feat. Ada's unwavering spirit, resilience, and dedication serve as an inspiration to us all. As we mourn her loss, let us also celebrate her remarkable legacy and commit ourselves to carrying on her work. Together, we can honor her memory by continuing the fight for justice, equality, and the empowerment of Native American communities. Ada's hard work and determination not only impacted Menominee, but all tribal nations. The Menominee Nation is only one of 11 federally recognized tribes in the state of Wisconsin. And I would like to also recognize the Great Lakes Intertribal Council, also known as GLITSI, and their role they have working with tribes in Wisconsin. GLITSI is recognized as a tribal organization under the Indian Self-Determination and Education Act. Its mission has evolved to support member tribes in expanding self-determination efforts by providing services and assistance. GLITSI uses a broad range of knowledge and experience to advocate for the improvement and unity of tribal governments, communities, and individuals. GLITSI member tribes include Bad River, Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians, Ho-Chunk Nation, Lakota Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians of Wisconsin, Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians, Lac Vieux Desert Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians, Menominee Indian Tribe of Wisconsin, Oneida Nation, Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior Chippewa Indians, St. Croix Chippewa Indians of Wisconsin, Sokogan Chippewa Community, and Stockbridge Munsee Community. The Great Lakes Intertribal Council is a consortium of these federally recognized Indian tribes in Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Together, we work to enhance the quality of life for all Native people. Now, I want to bring light to a serious issue affecting Indigenous nations, especially Indigenous women, and that is the missing and murdered Indigenous women across Indian country. On April 15th, 2021, the Menominee tribe passed unanimously resolution number 21-20, missing and murdered Indigenous women. And we recognize that Native American women face murder rates that are more than 10 times the national average. Homicide is the third leading cause of death among Indigenous women between ages 10 to 24. And the fifth leading cause of death in ages 25 to 34 in Indigenous women. The Menominee Nation advocates for changes to increase safety and address crisis of MMIW. Because of the trauma and Indigenous injustice, we now hold vigils across our nations to bring awareness and light to MMIW. The red dress and red handprint will now forever symbolize this issue. In more recent years, May 5th is now a day to bring awareness and support for all our missing Indigenous relatives. For Menominee, we have 5 missing relatives, 3 of which went missing within the last 6 years. I'd like to ask that we hold a moment of silence for them as I read their names. Lisa Lynn Ninham. Missing from the Menominee Reservation since 1980. Ray Elaine Turtelot. Missing from the Menominee Reservation, October 15th, 1986. Her body was recovered April 9th, 1987. Robert S. Lyons. Missing from the Menominee Reservation since June 4th, 2017. Caitlin Kelly. Missing from the Menominee Reservation, June 16th, 2020. Her remains were found March 17th, 2021. Justin Dickinson. Missing since February 11th, 2022. Thank you for that. Please remember them and their families in your prayers. The Menominee Tribal Legislature has set up a fund for each individual to assist in locating and solving the crimes, and donations can be made at the Menominee Tribe's website. In closing, on behalf of the Menominee Tribe, we are grateful to the people of the Harvard Club Forum for sharing this space with us, and will continue to work together to bring a better understanding of our cultures, people, and traditions. We look forward to collaborating on future projects, both here, virtually, and in our homelands. Matchwaiwan and Annette, thank you.